This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Sacramento State Hornets against the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
You guys checking in with Coach Heupel before the game. This team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. In these postseason games on the big stage, obviously turnovers a huge key. How does this offense operate? Joel, how aggressive can they be knowing they're facing a defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They're going to run it. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. The Volunteers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Right away, the focus on this offensive line, well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down. Get into those third and shorts, because if you're in third and long, there's no chance.
And off the deflection, it's caught. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. The Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, these tips and overthrows, that's hold your breath time as an offense, and this wide receiver bails him out, goes and gets that.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down here for this offense. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hunter. Drop for a loss after they catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. And the Vols will line up to boot it away. No, kick it away here. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who've been told that you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat a power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute.
Must convert here on third Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble now. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. Here comes a handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Now he breaks into the clear. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a huge threat it is to just dump it out of the backfield to a back on a screen. Watch the defense overcommit a little bit, but then you've got speed and space, and it's a huge completion down the field.
They keep him guessing with a run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with... That kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
They stop him, but it's a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play-action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Raiola. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. Ball handed off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And there's the handoff. They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Touchdown, Sacramento State. He runs it into the end zone.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
We'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking downfield, it's right over. Goes to the tight end. That is broken up and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Brad behind the line. It's Hunter. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
This is such a common play call on third and long, Chris, and I get it. You expect the defense to drop in coverage. It's third and long. You're trying to surprise them with the screen, but I got to tell you, when everyone does it all the time, it's not much of a surprise.
And here's the return. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. Now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. It's a run to the left. He's got room to run. Looking up. He's brought down out at the 46.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious.
Got an opening here. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. And brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And they'll just down it right here. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Grab behind the line. It's Hunter. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at him.
Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage?
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable fourth down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. The shotgun running play call. Oh, look out, he's got open space. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Grab near the sticks. It's Sparrow. Out of bounds. He's spotted inside the 40.
It's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit.
He's got a crease. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. So it's Sacramento State in the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far.
Well, guys, as I mentioned early in that first quarter, there was some rain, but the bad news, it is getting very heavy right now. Players are starting to rush and grab their jackets, trying to get towels to dry off the ball. Things are starting to get a little bit crazy down here on the sideline as the rain is really coming down. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Barrels into the end zone.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. That's caught. It's Matthews. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The ball's come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back of the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
He'll take a deep shot. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Breaks into the clear right down the middle, end zone ahead. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's got space. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The Volunteers will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT is good. They trail now by 10, 17-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking into the clear. That picks up a first down. Spotted at the 39.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
He's brought down out at the 46. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Gets nothing again. Sets up a 4th and short. Punt team ready to boot it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. On the ground, it's Morris. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. That's an important first down on that running play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Handoff from the shotgun. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. And the Vols bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. They'll kick it away here. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Look out, he's got space ahead. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Caught near the sticks. It's Burrell. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The shotgun handoff here.
A play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got second and inches. You can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here. Maybe a heavy play action. Get the ball down the field. Really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
And they'll spend a timeout here. The play clock was winding down. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Second down after that previous play. It's a shotgun run call. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
This O-line is doing work. It doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business.
A really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Got an opening here. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. A junior offensive lineman. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The 10th play of this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. And Out comes the field goal unit.
This defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on third down, in particular leading to 4th and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks into the clear.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Looking for a gap. It's Morris. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. And the Volunteers looking to run some tempo here.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stock right there at the line, no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Nice grab. It's Morris. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion. Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
We're just not going to win big games if you're putting the ball in harm's way. He's already thrown a pick in this game. Here, he does it again. We're not even to halftime yet. This defense is flying around the field, creating opportunities for themselves. They are making life miserable on this quarterback. I'd say you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And he's got it. No problem.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Nowhere to run. Out corralling for no gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And the Volunteers will spend the first of their 3 timeouts here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Ball handed off. Look out, he's breaking free. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The ball has come to the line to run the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
This defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. The Volunteers will have to kick this away. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Ross.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's raining. They bring him down after a short game there. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4th. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. Quarterback drops back. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. And a field goal unit coming on the field now. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these two teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Set for the second half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Heupel at the half. He delivered a passionate message in the locker room about ball security. He said, we have performed well at times. Our quarterback has been good, but too many turnovers. I want him right on that line of taking risks, delivering the ball downfield, but not putting it in jeopardy. That is their focal point to start the third quarter. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. The balls come to the line in the hurry-up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. He has first down yardage at the 46. And the Vols come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the run, it's Morris. He's got a crease. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack on third down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The punt team making their way on the field. On the kick now for the fifth time tonight. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
A I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays.
He's got space. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they pick up the first on the ground. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game. Sees an opening. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. The Vols keep the football on the move. Dropping back, it's Raiola. The sure hands, it's Jackson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. They'll bring up second and goal. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Vols, as they come roaring back now.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Give it to the back again. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Can he get there on the ground? Got an opening here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows.
Makes the catch and has space. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got some space. Look out. They bring him down by a solid 9-yard gain. Sets up a second and short.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
It's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving. And these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. looking for a receiver. And the pressure's on. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Dropping back, it's Wyola. It's reeled in. It's Morris. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. That's caught. It's Matthews. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Vols will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. This one booted high into the air. A good kick. And it's taken at the 25. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Try to run him up the middle, but get nothing. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
That's such a good job up front. This defense is playing so well. Chris, if you're going to defend the screen pass well, up front, this is what you have to do. You've either got to sell out to the quarterback right away, which is what you see here, and they get the contact and then ultimately the incompletion. Or you have to recognize what's going on, retrace your steps, and get in the hip pocket of that running back to defend the pass. One of the two. You can't be in no man's land, and here they sell out, get the contact on the quarterback for an incompletion.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. To the air, it's Wyola. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Jackson. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. And the Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job moving the chains on 3rd down.
He's looking deep here. And he's hauling in way downfield. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Volunteers come up to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they continue to fight back here. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth, and mastering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half to come out with the W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Here on the Sacramento State sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made wide open way downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second to short. Offense getting set, second down play here. Takes the handoff again. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for some space. It's raining. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. After the run, leaves a man down, injured on the field. The junior offensive lineman. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
They'll set up with the PNC. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but man, these are important. Creating second and short, third and short. Nice job by this offense.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. On the run, he's looking deep. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joel showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. The ball's looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense facing second and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the big comeback continues.
Chris, I always talk about it.
Oh, and it's blocked. So it's Sacramento State in the lead here. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Bringing pressure. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. They'll kick it away here. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45. Personal foul. Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. So a first down after the penalty, that can be deflating for a defense. Let's see if they can step up here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Zero running route, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Volunteers begin to crank up the tempo a bit.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains. That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it.
Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Vols.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And he doesn't make it. Stopped short, and the defense preserving a 2-point lead here. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. The back's got it. Oh, he's got open space. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game to get closer to the 50. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Pass not complete.
To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you've got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
Looking for the wideout. And the pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
Kicks it a little too far. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Will start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of it. The Vols will come to the line to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Wyola. Makes the ground, it's Matthews. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain, nice play there. And the Vols with 1st and 10 here. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long on their own 41. Design quarterback run. First down. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
We have not seen the quarterback run until now, and I guess we know why. Chris, he puts the ball on the ground. Credit the defense. Active hands, they're physical, and once they get in there, they're going to rip at that football, and it comes loose. It's a good turnover for them.
They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, this sets him up to really have a stranglehold of this game, Chris. An opportunity to go up 2 possessions. Got to put this ball in the end zone. This is your best play call. As a play caller, you've got to empty this play sheet right here and get this ball in the end zone.
First and goal, handoff. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3. It's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Huge play to stretch the lead and close in on another victory, Joel, trying to take a perfect record to the championship game.
And Chris, as we've covered this team throughout the season, what I've been most impressed with is their focus. They are just ready one game at a time. It's all the coach speak, one play at a time, all those things that we as fans roll our eyes at. Well, they practice what they preach, and they have done such a good job all year, and that's why they're in this position.
The PAT is important when they get a 3-point lead. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. That fumble from the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football. Because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on 3rd down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast. This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Back to throw again. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on fourth down. And the defense gets a fourth down stop. A huge moment in this playoff game. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Here on this Sacramento State sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With a big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be fourth down and just inches. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's fourth down and inches. And now the running back's got it again. He's got a crease. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Leaning on the run game here. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to trim out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Sacramento State. This offense just continues to perform and pour it on, and it has the look of a group that fully expected this dominant result. Now one step away on the brink of playing for the ultimate goal.
Chris, you're exactly right, and I think the most dangerous thing is a team that is a really good team, knows they're really good, and is playing up to their potential. And that's exactly what we're seeing right here. This group is so efficient on offense, and their stars are playing at a high level. Moving forward to the national championship game, I don't know if it matters who they play. It only matters if they play up to their potential. It's their standard for a championship in the next round.
The offense will line up to go for two. If they make it, it's a three-possession game. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in there to extend the lead. Now it's a three-score game.
I love that design as an offense, adding the quarterback to the run game here for this two-point play. You just equalize out those numbers, and you get an extra blocker in the middle, and he's able to take it in, and it's good.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Here comes the pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver.
Well, we knew this offense was going to attack on the edges and on the perimeter. And we knew that the defense would have to tackle in space. They're doing that great on this play, and now the offense is behind the chains.
Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. They're stopped on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs. Now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. And can this offense put the finishing touches on one of the great stunners we have seen in the history of postseason college football, Joel? Wow, one step away from a national championship, so close to it.
And Chris, as you and I have met with this group over the last couple of weeks, don't call them the underdogs. They believe that they belong here, that they can go win a championship, and I think it's that belief that has led to this success on these huge stages.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They'll run it here. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. First down here for this offense. It's victory formation. Quarterback will kneel down. Important second down play coming up. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Certainly something important to celebrate. But Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title. That's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
So now the final two teams remain standing to battle for this season's national championship. We'll see you there. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.